Okay, kids, nothing like a good old-fashioned witch trial to get us going in the morning, right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at Cotton Mather's reporting on one of the trials from the famous Salem witch trials. And before we do that, we need to know a little bit about who he is, what his style of writing was like, and again, how he manifests the belief system of Puritans. Let's get going. Okay, so Cotton Mather was a descendant of a prominent family of Puritan church leaders in Boston. He went to Harvard and he received 2 degrees there, and I think he actually graduated from Harvard when he was 15. So the guy is pretty darn smart, and he was constantly studying and writing, but that was also in addition to his duties as a preacher. So he was super religious, and because he was such an influential writer and such an important member and a prominent member of society, he was asked to write a report on the testimony of the Salem witch trials. Okay, so let's take a look at Cotton Mather's style. His usual writing style is characterized by a use of ornate, elegant language and a frequent use of allusions, whether it be historical, religious, whatever. But when we get into the reporting of the Salem witch trials in The Wonders of the Invisible World, he actually takes on a more journalistic and plain and direct style. And there's a reason for that. And we'll see that as we're going through reading the actual piece that we take a look at. He's trying to come across as objective and factual, but the reality is, because of his heavy religious background, it's really hard for him to be objective in this case. So while we're reading his report of Martha Carrier's trial, pay attention to, look for words that would maybe give away his actual personal bias. Oh, those Puritans and their darn judgy McJudgersonness. So, in May of 1692, the governor of Salem, Massachusetts, appointed a special court to try about 19 individuals who had been accused of witchcraft. And since Mather was a prominent citizen, a preacher, and a great writer, they were like, hey, why don't you come and write an account for us? So, Cotton Mather and his awesome hair took off to Salem to record what he saw, what he observed, and that's what we're going to be taking a look at today.